A lot of good, lot of good stuff on this highlight. A lot of good stuff, but I mean, all this happens regularly, and it's just a matter of being aware of it. It's like the kids coach the basketball team I coach are fifth graders. They're smart enough to know who touched the ball last, and if they're going after the ball after the other team shot it out of bounds, and now they get the other ball, I take them out of the game. You guys should be aware who touched the ball last. That's it. In trading, you should be aware of bigger orders that come in. Number one, when you get an iceberg on the green side, which is on the buy side here, chasing, here he is. He started there. I'm going to pause it. He jumps here and he jumps there. As soon as they fill it, that's generally high probability of bearish. As soon as they fill it, boom, they'll go through it. He's sitting right here. He moved it up to here, then he moved it down to there. As soon as they get filled, it's usually bearish if the buy iceberg is chasing it. See how he jumps again right there? Boom, filled it, and then I'll fast forward it. Downside's the right side. Now, we also had a pretty decent sized iceberg up here that's going to be a magnet. Watch what happens when we get up close to it. And generally, you have shorts leaning on it. But we're able to see the shorts actually pile in leaning on it. Some right in here. And then as I fast forward it, look how red it gets with these guys just stuck. Look at all that. They're all short. They're all trying to get out. The little gray lines are some of the exits. These are all these shorts. They're short below this red iceberg. You got to be aware of it. You have to be aware that the chance of it popping through like that, I'll show it again, play it in real time, but like that are probable. So, and then you could see it up here, right there, all the red that came in. So let's not play games with pretending like you don't need to know this kind of stuff. Take a look at this other order that came in right in here. 2,500 sell order came in after a big sell market order. Boom, big sell market order comes in, cracks the price. You get this 2,500 lot sell order that comes in, and I'm pointing to it. Sometimes it's a magnet, but this one, the way the price kind of got scared, I thought that it'd be hard maybe to go back up and go through it. It goes back up, doesn't go through it, falls back off. But here's what's interesting. As soon as it gets pulled, he doesn't get filled, but he pulls it. All right, he pulls it. You don't get to see it on here, but you see it up here. Let me rewind it. Watch right. Evens. There he is. Okay. See this white line here? This white line up here is this white line here. He's going to pull it. All right. And once he pulls it, oftentimes it gives price an excuse to go up because that selling is no longer there, right? People who are short, there he pulls it. You could see it go from bright white to gray because he shaved quite a bit of it. And you could see price come down to where these shorts are. And then once the market sees he pulls it, boom, straight up to it. And you could see where he pulled it right in here where the line ends, right? 4,500 evens. So he pulls it. Price is doing this jump. No coincidence that it jumped after he pulled it. Round and round we go. So if you're not paying attention to this information, then there's probably a good apprentice school nearby for some plumbing or carpentry. Take a look at this big short that comes in. Right. Let me back it up. Boom, right there. The reason why it washed away everything else because he comes in. He's about 300 contracts, okay? And I'm highlighting it in real time. It's bullish above it, but bearish below it. And so it gets bullish above it. And as soon as we crack below it, right there, not a tick or two, all right? You can go back and forth, but once it gets below it like this, downside's the right side. And then once we go down, great. If we get back north of it, and I stopped the recording. We get back north of it, it's bullish. And that's exactly what it was. So let me pull this, highlight this back in real time. We found another one at 10 quarter, not found it, but he came in at 10 quarter. Once it got below it over here, got bearish and it's resistance until it gets above it and it's bullish. These are all the landmarks and the signs, the street signs and everything else you need on a chart. So you're not staring at the chart, but you're listening and watching it for these clues. And that's what's important. Other people's positions. Get out of your own way.